Very much, Dr. Doppler. You know, we were talking about live events a little while ago.
Yeah.
And, live music in particular is what we were talking about. But there are some other live events going on throughout the Texas Hill Country over the next few days. I mean, it's already Thursday this week. We have Jake from the Hill Country Youth Event Center. He's joining us live in studio this morning to talk about two big things that are going on this weekend. So go ahead, Jake.
Sure. Well, thanks for having me on.
Always
a pleasure
man.
to be here.
We love having you on, man.
Yeah,
So
you bet. And we're all hopeful for the return of big concerts as well.
Oh yeah.
So everybody's chomping at the bit. We get it.
Yeah.
But in the interim, we do have stuff to offer. So tomorrow night, doors open at 7. We have Microwrestling. It's a WWE style event with a complete staff of people under 5 feet tall.
Under 5 feet.
So says all you need to know. It's a wrestling event.
And I'm actually
time.
in micro wrestling. I'm actually 1-1.
Right.
In that,
Yeah.
I think we talked about that last time.
Yeah. So
And,
that's good. That's an okay record. If you need to, want that winning record, if you need to come out, let me know.
Okay.
So
we might need to make that happen.
Yeah. This is the time. We try to get them once a year. We want to just kind of give those options. That's what we are as an event center, is options, right?
Yeah,
So
for sure.
We try to get them traveling through. Should be a good time. We have Choppa's Cutting Board being the food truck this year.
Cool.
Excited to have him bring his food and fricassee. We'll have beer for sale.
Nice.
Like I said, doors open at 7. It'll, matches start about 8. So it should be a great time. And then also starting tomorrow, and it'll run Friday, Saturday, Sundays, the Kerrville Renaissance Marketplace.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. It's 10 to 5 each day. It's free admission this year. So it's not going to be your paid admission. We won't have the full-on Renaissance Festival, so don't expect to come out and see jousting. It's not going to be that kind of thing, but it's more than a craft fair. So we'll have all the vendors out there. We'll have the food trucks, and we'll have some of the entertainers.
And that's a great way to spend the weekend in the Texas Hill Country. Of course, all the protocols and everything will be followed for social distancing and everything. And it's a great way to get out of the house and get some sunshine.
Yeah, and it looks like we're going to have great weather. It looks like, it's going to turn out this weekend.
Yeah.
So we are excited for that. Exactly. And if it's something you want to do and you want to try, now's the time. If you don't, that's okay. We'll have stuff again, coming up in the spring, summer, fall, and again next winter.
It's 75
Yeah.
and mostly sunny on Saturday. It is a perfect day to get the family out and go to the Renfest.
Yeah, and we will be offering this year, because the new rules of Precinct 2 will have wine and mead available in addition to beer.
That's huge. With the Hill Country Youth Event Center right there in that precinct and everything, I know a lot of people are happy about that. I'm glad we kind of moved forward to 2021, with that. That's amazing. So good times. Times are to be had.
It's going to be great. And, it's a good weekend for Kerrville. We know there's other stuff going on, and we hope you can partake in as much or as little as you'd like. We're just out there to give options, and we're having a good time.
So the micro wrestling, it opens up at 7 tomorrow, right?
7 p.m. tomorrow.
And then the matches are at 8.
Starts about 8.
Okay, and that's when the action. If you haven't seen this before, it is wild.
It's wild, and you're going to be closer than you would at a WWE event.
Right, right.
You're going to be right there.
Which kind of makes up for the whole size. The whole size
exactly. Thing. Yeah, you don't have to get the trajectory. We don't have to have all the bleachers.
It's kind of like you're still in the nosebleeds a little bit.
I'll tell you this much. If I didn't have rehearsal for a play I'm doing,
you'd be there.
Yeah, I'd be there, and I'd probably be trying to tombstone one of the wrestlers.
Yeah. You all, thank God that you don't understand, Redkowski. These guys are professionals.
Yes.
And these guys are tough.
Yes.
I was at the first one that I wrestled in. There was one of these guys. Their shoulder got popped out of socket on that mat, and they popped the guy's shoulder back in right there.
Right there. Wow.
Right there.
Yeah.
And he just went back right. It was wild. These guys are tough cookies.
They're tough. I have a metal folding chair I made him sign because it didn't live.
Exactly.
A real folding chair. They just grab it, and they're professionals. They can take a hit.
They can take a beating. They take a massive beating. It's wild. So definitely going to be some good entertainment tomorrow night, and then the Renfest happening this weekend too. It is a good warm winter weekend.
Absolutely.
For Kerrville, Texas.
Yeah. So come on out, stay safe. We'd be glad to see you.
All right. Thank you, Jake, from the Hill Country Youth Event Center always keeping us updated. We appreciate you, sir, and look forward to an awesome weekend.
Thank you. You too.
All right, so Jam Fam to 51879. We still do not have a winner for that car wash. Well, a month of car washes at the Auto Spa in Kerrville. Jam Fam, 51879.